Welcome back, guys. Slowback here, and welcome back to the start of a new campaign, or welcome to the start of a new campaign, I suppose, and then welcome back. This is first to go, right? Yeah, alright. So we're going to be playing the Dark Elves in the Vortex campaign using Malekith. So let's just have a quick look at the race abilities for the Dark Elves. So they've got the Black Hearts, which is a... is it Arcs? Yep, Black Arcs, which are powerful navy units that can replenish forces, recruit new units and forces, and bombard battles within range. Nice. Slaves provide a bonus to provincial economies at the cost of reduced public order. Okay. Murderous prowess. Dark Elves receive the favour of Cain in the form of increased combat performance should they kill enough enemies in battle. Oh, that's pretty good. So that's his. Right, so Malekith gives a percentage of XP earned to other lords. That's pretty good, actually. Diplomatic relations plus 30 with the Cult of Pleasure. Okay, so I might be going for an early confederation there. Increase the chance of loyalty loss for lords of a higher rank than Malekith. Don't think that's going to come into play too much. Loyalty plus 2 for new recruits. Okay, and the Lord effects. Minus 50% upkeep for Blackguard of Naggarond. Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, and Dark Shard units. Minus 50% upkeep, that's pretty good. It's going to start with a unit of Blackguard of Naggarond. That's how you say it, right? Naggarond. Pretty good unit there, right? Anti-large, 44 damage as a base, armor piercing, charge defense against large, 36 melee attack, 48 melee defense, 100 armor. Yeah, that's a very good unit actually. And the Reaper Bolt Thrower. So this is the thrower you can change between the double, you can do single target or multiple target, right? Or is that the high off one? I think it might be that one. Alright, let's jump in. See what the world of the Dark Elves has to offer us.
The world has seen countless murders, but one killing stands above all others. One death that has shaped the world. Malekith, son of Anarion, was betrayed. The Elven princes crowned Belshazzar as the second Phoenix King. So Malekith brooded and poured his hate into a single cup. Malekith toasted Belshazzar, then stepped over his dying body and into the sacred flame of kings. But the fires stripped his flesh, and with a final scream, he hurled himself back from whence he came. His body was taken north, and a suit of armor forged. Malekith was reborn. The Witch King, and in his shadow, legions raised. Decades of civil war followed. Then Malekith embarked on the most ruthless of plans. His sorcerers would unbind the magic of the Great Vortex. Created by Kalidor Dragon Tamer and his elven mages, the Vortex siphons the winds of magic, keeping the demon tide at bay. Malekith's spell was flung at the Vortex, but Kalidor himself broke through the mists of time to deflect the titanic force back at its casters. The Shadowlands were ravaged, sundered.
You live. You die. You live. You die. Servants, you amuse me.
The dragon with two tails hangs in the sky, and you indulge in petty games.
You summoned me, Your Highness. You bring this witch here.
She is well versed in lore and prophecies.
She will betray you, my son, as all have done.
She is indebted to me. I have her soul. the Vortex. Whilst it is weak, a prophecy can be fulfilled.
Of a king who consumes the heart of Ulthuan.
My son will take its power and our vengeance.
Find the Oracle. She knows what to do.
I am willing to serve, to earn my soul's release.
Cool. That's really cool. From whence he came, though. From whence he came. Oh, Dark Elves are sexy as fuck. Oh dear. This is going to be a fun campaign. It's going to be a fun campaign. So he was betrayed by the High Elves. And then he poisoned the dude, jumped in a fire, got burnt to pieces, jumped out of the fire, sent north, reborn, armor, blah blah. Got some witch, yep.
The fulfillment of a dark prophecy beckons, my subjects. All have felt the unraveling of the great vortex by the twin-tailed comet. Yet, we are not alone in seeking to yoke its power. The undervermin march against us in number, driven to suicide against my wrath in service of some mad scheme. The Skaven run rampant across the wastes of Naggaroth in my absence, plundering its arcane resources. My return shall ensure their agonizing deaths. Yet the Vortex remains the greater prize. It shall be mine.
It's good being evil, right? I like it. Right, what have we got? Ensure that one of the following buildings has been constructed. Dark Elf Hold, okay. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to Clan Septic. Which is somewhere. Right, so we need to get scrolls of thingy. Scrolls of Herari. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Alright, so let's look at our army first. We'll actually look at our Lord first, Malekith. Oh, he's got lots of stuff, doesn't he? So rep march to that standard public order. Extra casualties, minus recruitment costs, income from raiding, and sacking and looting. That's a very good one. Unit experience for all units recruited. Lightning strikes course, quartermaster, again minus upkeep, ambush chance, casualty replenishment rate, plus minus attrition rate. Enemy hero stuff, some more campaign movement, and unit experience. That's actually a very good one right up there, right? As far as like his buffing infantry or buffing the army goes, aura size, plus 4 melee defense, and attack for dread spears, bleak swords, black arcs, dark shards, sorry. Extra ammo for our artillery and stuff. Charge bonus and missile damage for our skirmisher cav. Melee defense for shades. Okay. Weapon strength for harpies, war hydras, black dragons. That's our big monstrous stuff. Melee attack, melee defense for our cavalry. Melee attack, melee defense for our specialists. I'm gonna say infantry units. Rally is normal. Weapon strength. Oh, this is all the +7 ones. I like these. These are really cool. So that's just the different variants for the different types of infantry and stuff. Right, infantry, range, artillery, etc. Right, so this is his casting line. So he's a very good caster and a very good melee lord, right? Give it a Power of Darkness, Word of Pain, Black Wind Evasion, Doombolt, Soul Stealer, everything Arcane Conduit, and then his melee line. All pretty stock standard stuff across there. What's this one? Public order +1, plus 5% tax rate faction wide. Income from slaves 20%, slaves decline rate -10%, slave public order penalty -15. Oh, that's probably a pretty good one to get. Diplomatic relations +15 with Dark Elves, public order. Own factions favoured corruption 10%, pretty good. Growth, construction reductions and costs and all that type of thing. Extra tax rate, nice. More leader, minus upkeep for his forces, extra leadership for the army, post-battle loot increased, casualty captured post-battle +50%, income from looting and sacking +100%. Oh, sounds like a good one. Extra recruitment ranks for our lords. Casualties suffered from attrition -50. Casualty replenishment rate 50%. Very good. Magic item drop chance 25%, and income from post-battle loot 50%. Well, there's lots of things that buff up our loot gaining abilities, right? Which is pretty good. It's obviously his weapon. Circlet? Oh, that might be his armor, sorry. That's his armor. That's his weapon there, right? No. Nope, none of those are his weapon. Supreme Spell Shield. Okay, nice. Oh, then there was mounts. There's Cobalt, Cobalt Chariot, and then Seraphim, I want to say, which is his dragon. Eternal Hatred, Weapon Strength and Fighting Elves. Missile Resistance, Ward. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, let's have a look at these buildings that we've got. So what have we got? We've got a big port, which I think we probably want to get. So the Towers of the Blackguard obviously going to unlock Blackguard, yeah. Black Tower, Public Order, faction-wide tax rate, all that type of good stuff. Some marble we can get if we wanted to. So this is our standard infantry building, right? Dark Shards, Black Swords, Corsairs, Hambos, Bolt Throwers. Oh, so it goes infantry into range stuff. Yeah. And then this is obviously our cavalry line. Oh, again it goes cavalry into range stuff. Okay. Oh, Shades. Shades are so good. At least from what I've used them in multiplayer. Look at missile damage, and then look at their melee stats as well. Very good unit for both, right? Very good unit for both. And then a Death Hag, and the Witch Elves, our Assassin, and our Naggaroth Executioners. Ganeth, I'm going to say. Alright, this is our Beast line. Harpies, War Hydras, and then Black Dragons. Code 1 Chariot, Blackguard, Code 1 Knights, Code 1 Dread Knights, and then all our Sorcerers down that one. Okay. Casualty replenishment rate and growth. Income. Public order. Income generated per 100 slaves. Income generated per 100 slaves is an extra 10. Okay. And plus 10% extra. Slave decline rate. Campaign movement rage. In this region, that's pretty good. Growth. Income from trade. Alrighty, that's pretty cool. So, the economy is based around slaves, right? So, assuming the only way to get slaves is from fighting. And then they die off because, you know, slaves, right? I mean, normally we'd just go and attack that, but I don't think we could kill that. Not with what we've got. So, let's back up into the settlement. Get some recruiting going. So, it's basic standard low tier infantry or the Dark Shards. So what have we got in the way of infantry at the moment? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 2 and 1. And then let's build... Oh, we can upgrade that. Okay, so it's going to give us extra generation stuff. I'm assuming the objectives are going to be similar to, yeah, complete the rituals. Actually, this one's saying to destroy all those. That's pretty cool. For the longer victory. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, nice. Alright, so let's have a look at the world map as well. See where we are situated. I don't know, do we secure the north and then head south? That's probably a good way of doing it, right? Yeah. Okay. So I probably want to go and get this one early because that's going to give us extra ritual stuff. I'm assuming most of these are Skaven. They're not actually nothings. So we need that one and the one beside. Alright, we'll secure this region first, jump over and grab that one. We don't have tunneling or anything like that, right? No. Okay. Ah, and technologies, of course. Income from raiding and post-battle loot. Growth. Recruitment costs. Actually, growth early on would be probably quite nice. Yeah, I think we'll go the growth early on. Get our settlements and that established and things, right? Okay. That's about all we can do this turn. So the more slaves we have, the lower our public order. It's a public order penalty from having slaves. Okay. Oh, I should have talked to these guys. I'm assuming we're going to be able to confederate with them quite early on. You're really going to run away? Okay. I'm assuming one of these is their settlement, right? So we'll look at that quest if we can. What's that one? Ensure. Oh yeah, yeah. Capture any settlement. Yeah, I'm assuming some of those are going to be for them. So that's 13, and we've got 10. Do we grab one more round of recruiting? Let's do 2 and 1. Yeah, we'll do one more round, then we'll go and start attacking us. I want to talk to these dudes. Neutral at the moment. Okay. Although that looks like it will be improving. No. No? Okay, not yet. I'm assuming we can confederate with those guys eventually. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go and try and secure this region. I'm assuming one of these settlements up here is a, that one or that one, is going to be one of these Skaven ones. Man, after playing the Mortal Empires, it's nice how fast this thing goes through, right? It's so slow on Mortal Empires. Alright, that's fine. Can we actually go there? And then we'll actually be able to get another round of recruiting in as well. How long until that one's one more turn? Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Let's do that. He may turn and attack us here, but we should be okay, I think. Yeah, we'll go and take Caldra, or fight that army if he's within attack range, which it looks like he is. And sure, oh, we did that building, nice, that's good. Oh, it opened up quite a lot of extra slots for us. Okay, so we don't want this in our main settlement, because it only goes up to level 3, so we'll knock that off eventually, not just yet, because we are going to still be recruiting out of it. Same with all these, actually. All these ones are all level 3. So are all these, actually. That one's not public order, and neither is this one. But I probably want to go down like these higher ones, right? We've already tied one up with the port, so that's kind of gone. We probably want those two here as well. So that's basically 2 out of it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's like 6 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get all the other ones anyway that are above level 3. Just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we can miss one. Okay. Which one would we want to miss out? Probably that one by the time we get up there, right? We don't have slaves yet. So probably no point grabbing that one. We're not going to have enough building, I don't think, in these to actually be able to get all of this stuff, right? Although there's no walls here, which is something I just noticed. I don't know how important public order and stuff's going to be, so I'll just grab that for now. And I did want that one, but that's fine. Right. So we can attack this now. Actually, it's 4 stack now. It's 16. Oh no, we got 16. They got 16. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm assuming one of these is going to be their settlement. We will fight this because we're going to have a look at the units. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to... Although if the smaller settlements don't have a wall requirement as well, we might be able to build all those recruiting buildings in the smaller settlements, which will be fine. All those like minus level 3 ones and below, right? Should be fine. Well, looks like we're going to be heavily... that's probably impassable, right? So we can set up, range shit. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, that's impassable. Okay. Alright. Have a look at him, have a look at these dudes, one of these dudes, and those dudes, and we'll have a look at that as well. 14. Gamble. Anything under 15, gamble, right? Bugger. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so first up we've got the Blackguard of Naggarond. Okay, thank you. We can get in a bit closer than that slide, thank you. They do look bloody cool though, right? Dark Elves always look cool. Yeah, man, that's so cool. Right, so this is our catapult, obviously. Or bolt thrower. Don't know how practical those wheels are. That's just standard, whatever. So this is the level 1 stuff. This one. they're still pretty cool. I like them. I mean, elves always look good, right? But because Dark Elves have that, you know, darkish edge to them, this makes them look so much cooler. And these dudes with their repeating crossbows. Ah, so cool. Alright. So yeah, so you can't... I can't get through there. Alright, let's set this one up on the edge. So yeah, this is the one with the multi-shot. We're going to go multi because obviously it's Skaven. So. I'm probably going to need to leave a unit back here though to protect that because he'll summon in shit. So that dude's basically going to be by himself. Oh, Malekith, we didn't have a look at either. Yeah. I mean, High Elves and stuff are cool, but Dark Elves are just so much cooler. So we've got greatly increases power reserves, power regenerate rate, but it does hurt him. And we've got a wind spell. Nice. Alright. So I'm going to grab a couple of these, and they're going to try and block off this side. With one of those. So those guys are going that way to block that entrance. And then you and that dude are going to come over here, and we're going to block off this entrance with the rest of our range stuff. Alright, nice. And Malekith in there too. Let's go. So let's push these forward because we want to, like I say, we want to get into that and kind of block them in there, right? So they can't actually get out. You guys can get up there and start firing. Malekith is coming. What's that to cast? 5. That's not a lot. Not a lot at all. We don't have to get right up there, but we want to get close to it, right? Like, yeah, about where we've set it up is fine. What's the range on that? It's only 340, so it's actually shorter than any of the Skaven artillery. They don't have any, but it is only it's shorter than them. Right, yeah, so summon in the unit, which we were expecting. Yeah, you guys take care of that. These guys are decent in melee too. Oh, no, they're not fantastic. Right, you guys are getting rid of that. Don't you guys form up on there, please. You need to keep this back with the artillery pretty much the whole time. We can't really change it. What's the range on this thing? Not massive. It's only like 150 or something, right? Yeah. Yep, just let that artillery do its job. Actually, there's 3 over there. That's fine. We should have the ranged advantage over them too, right? As in we can shoot further. Which we certainly can. So you guys start attacking that. Right, summoned in another one. Like I said, we are expecting it. So this thing here, if we get up to 800 kills, we get all that extra shit. Nice. That was a bit messed up there. You guys go forward. Yep, he's protecting that for us. I like it. Oh, should try one of these. There's a wind spell, so we could change the directions of it as well. I've got to remember to do that. It's obviously something new that came in with Warhammer 2. Right, you guys keep shooting that. Because these aren't heavily armoured, you know, they're Skaven. The armour piercing is not going to be that massive. Charge bonus is only 8. I don't even know if we're going to bother charging. Right, you keep firing. Only 2 kills so far? What are you doing? You're right, charge. Get you up this way with Malekith. Let's hit that on there, so you just turn like that, which is fine. So you just hold down left and do it. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but I guess it doesn't cost much, so kind of makes sense, right? Artillery, oh sorry, range stuff is doing well. Let's shoot that one there. And collapse that way. 2. Yeah, we'll just collapse that front line. Nice. You get in on the Lord, please. He's fairly decent in melee, right? Yeah, 420. Heavily armoured and shielded. Yeah, he's decent. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it should be enough. Right, shoot that one. You can't see anymore. Right, now the thing is we don't want to chase Skaven. So their ranged dudes do their job. How are you guys going? Broken that one again. You turn and shoot these. Did he summon an extra unit at the back here? Where's that dude that was over here? He's right up there. Okay, back over here. Gotta keep an eye on that. That's actually a pretty even fight there, Dread Spears. Oh, it's Storm Vermin, no wonder. Yeah, and even that one there. I assume those guys are getting half in there though. We turn and shoot them. Can I cast that over there? No. Yes. Skaven are always going to come back. So just leave our infantry in line and we'll just use our ranged damage just to pump it out, right? You come back. Those are all going to be shooting shortly. That one's breaking. Alright, so now I've got an extra buff on, which is more leadership, melee attack, charge bonus, arm piercing, and vigor. Nice. All the good stuff. Let's get back in there. Yeah, there's a route. Right, start shooting those dudes if we can. Shoot that guy. Ah, yeah, they broke. Nice. I like it. Steady and powerful. I like it. I think we lost a hell of a lot. 168. Like 10%. That's not too bad. Yeah, all that range stuff actually ended up with quite a lot of kills, didn't it? Good, good. And soon you 2 on those boys. Wasn't obviously a high tier Skaven army, so we weren't expecting to lose it or anything. So we should have. I wonder if we're going to have different options after a battle for like capturing slaves and stuff. Guess we'll find out in a second, lads. Alright, so what do we got? We can get slaves and we get 14% replenishment. Oh, that's pretty good. Unit experience for a whole army or treasury. I'm going to take the slaves because I want to see how that affects our public order. -1 for 200 slaves. Where does it say here it's your slaves? Huh? Receive slaves. When slaves are catching battles, this province will receive its normal share. When slaves are catching when slaves are catching a battle, this province will receive 3 times its normal share. No more slaves. Okay. Oh, there it tells you the slaves, righto. So does it tell you what kind of public order penalty you get, or do you just guess it? Alright, smash the rest of this. We're going to lose more here than we did in the actual battle. Lost 71? No, we didn't. Alright, an extra 161 slaves. Okay, we'll take it. So that pushes us up to 370 something slaves. So what does that do to us? -3. So I wonder if you can turn off slaves. I guess if you just don't capture them, right? Alright, so we want Route Marcher definitely. And do we start buffing up our troops, or are we going to go for Powerful Lord? Kind of thinking Powerful Lord, eh? Usually we just buff our troops, but I think we might not this campaign. Right, so we want to go back and capture that, or at least raid it and stuff. So that gave us enough money, it did, to grab that other one, which is our income generated from slaves. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Old slave economy, eh? So I guess once you've got more than one region, it splits the slaves that you get from a battle equally, I guess. Unless you change those things where you get more for one. Should we go and kill that off, or should we go and... I think we should go and just capture these. 500 treasure, yeah, sure, one of the nice. Altar of Cain, a sorceress's abode. Sounds like it's going to be one of these ones, right? Sorceress's abode, yeah. I think we'll get any of those, right? Yeah, I want to get this region started to set up. I might treasure hunt this though. Skaven would feel, yeah, I thought it would be. It's massively in our favour anyway. Loot and occupy, which will give us more slaves. Really hurt our public order though. Sack it against slaves. I think we just occupy it. Nice, extra 1,000. I like. Post-battle, chance of stealing a magical item. Good. Maintain control of one province. Okay, well, we're going to go get that next, so it's fine. So what's that? Increase. No, we want to get rid of that. We should recruit now while we've got that building available.
Lord of the Black.
And we'll knock that off. And that dude's leveled. Yeah, I'm going to just buff him. So it's minus 15 armor every time he casts. It's a hex. Minus 60 accuracy. Minus. That's actually really good. But I do like the damage. So we'll go for the damage spells first. I like it. I like it. Alright. Technologies, right? Yep. So that was the extra growth. Casualties captured post-battle 15. Income from ports 5. Public order +1. Growth 15. That's also very good. Income from raiding. Post-battle loot. That's an extra 25 growth. 25%. 25%? No, 25. That public order will come in handy, I think, as well. Right, we'll do that. Right, we'll have one more crack, one more turn, and we'll wrap it up for this episode. Would like to get that other settlement. It's got to be another Skaven one, right? I'll talk to these dudes as well, see if they're okay now with this. They might well be. Oh, it's another mission issued. Okay. Another mission issued. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. Okay. Well, we would if the damn Skaven with me.
But do not think you are
It's neutral and deteriorating.
Definitely not.
Alright, might not confederate with them. Might just go and kill them. That'll be fine. Right, so we want to build our recruitment building here, which is that one. And then back over here. There's not a lot else we can actually get in the moment. Oh, that's what we want to check. Can this thing build walls? Yes, it can. Okay. So that means we're going to need one of these in the main settlement then. Because we have walls, a recruiting building, and maybe that one. And each one. So there's 3 main recruiting lines. Okay. Alright, so then which one do we rebuild here? I mean, we don't have to necessarily have them, but I think Shades, because Shades are really good. Let's go for Shades early. We didn't actually get that recruiting. Oh damn, they must have changed that. Alright, that's fine. Right, we want to go obviously attack that. We want to look at this as well. We won't upgrade that. It's definitely a Skaven settlement right there, right? Alright guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.